There are many misconceptions about learning. For example, it's often said that we remember 10% of what we read, 50% of what we see and hear, and 90% of what we do. Now, whilst generally it is true that most people remember something better when they practice or do it, these figures are actually meaningless. They were made up by a US Air Force instructor. Based on the literature, most people will learn most effectively when they connect new knowledge to existing knowledge and when they can focus on the learning experience. People also learn best when multiple senses that they have are stimulated and when they stay motivated to learn. To help with that motivation, they need to receive feedback early and often, and they need to work on engaging, collaborative experiences. And what exactly is active learning? What do we mean by that term? Well, active learning is where the mind is actively engaged and students are dynamic partners in their learning. As part of this, they will always be reflecting on the outcomes of their learning. When students are engaging in active learning, they are involved much more than listening. They're engaged in activities, of course, such as reflecting, discussing, feeding back or writing, and the emphasis is on higher order thinking, applying, analysing, evaluating. During active learning, the tutor facilitates and provides feedback. Active learning often involves students collaborating together in groups. When courses are characterised by active learning, it is more likely that there will be increased enthusiasm amongst the class. In addition, students tend to better develop their problem-solving skills and understanding. Students also develop skills for lifelong learning and the world of the workplace through active learning. There is a saying that in a lecture there is normally only one person doing any work, and sometimes there isn't even one. In active learning, the ones that engage and do the work learn. Active learning doesn't just happen though, it needs to take place in the right kind of physical or virtual space or mix of the physical and virtual when the tutor has designed a learning event that engages students in meaningful, authentic activities.